Oh, righty, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. So today, what are we on? Like episode 88 or something? We're getting real close to 100, folks. Anyways, hope you guys are all having a great day as always. Today, I got a couple things in mind that I want to work on. First being the chicken farm, because I have had this little pen of chickens over here for ages now. It's down in the ground over in the village, and I want to move them all over here. I was actually just looking at some videos on YouTube, and I think the ideal decision is I'm going to move all the chickens from that hilltop into there. I'll leave these guys here for right now, and we'll expend them. We'll do like some breeding. Then I'll kill them all, fill that in. We'll fill in the village with more houses or whatever. But I'm going to put them all right there, and then I think the idea is I'm actually going to build a chicken coop in the future, because those actually look pretty cool. It's not going to be like some, super, laid out, intricate, efficient farm or anything. It'll just be a coop that looks aesthetically pleasing, and we'll go over there and breed and kill chickens as we need to. But I have an excess of seeds right now, and I really need to get these chickens into a coop. So that's what we're going to do today. Oh god, look at all the chickens gathering around. This is going to make for a really nice thumbnail right here, so I'm just going to stand here for a second, get the thumbnail, and then we'll move on. So I think first things first, actually, I'm going to go ahead and sleep, so I'll see you guys right back in a second here. All right, and we are back. So let me see if I can gather up all these chickens with the seeds here. I'm going to bring them down there and try to coax all of them into that little pen that we got down there. Sorry, by the way, if my nose sounds stuffy as hell again. Man, my allergies are really acting up right now with the season changing. Everything is in bloom over here, and it is absolutely brutal. Past like week I've been dealing with this. It's nothing but sneezing, touching my nose, itching my nose. I was in the gym today and I could not stop touching my nose. Everybody in the gym was probably like, this guy's disgusting, because I was touching all the damn equipment after I was like rubbing my nose like this, I'm sure that freaked a lot of people out. It's not like the gym is some clean place anyway, that's gonna be dirty as to begin with. So I mean, whatever, I don't really care. That might sound ignorant to some people, but I mean, I literally have laid down on like the yoga mats in there and got rashes on my arms within like 5 minutes because nobody cleans those damn mats from their sweat. So I don't even want to hear about me touching my nose. All right, good little haul of chickens here, so I gotta knock. No freaking way, bro. Are you kidding me? I moved this block, didn't I? I swear I moved this block. Did another Enderman really come in here and move this again? That is absolutely crazy. I can't believe that. What a freaking little jerk face. Oh, and we have a fence gate on here already. Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna stick all these guys in here then. Come on, boys. Come on, chickens. Everybody fly in here. Flutter in here. Flock in here. Okay, so first things first though, I'm gonna need to move this grass block so they don't all escape like that guy just did. And this guy. You little escapees, rest in peace. I'm getting free chicken from you guys. Oh, if I could hit him, maybe. Oh my, all right, you know what? You earned your survival. I missed 3 times. All right, come here, chickadees. We're gonna breed all these dudes. I'm just gonna keep the farm very basic for right now. We'll leave it the way it is right here. And then, we'll move on to whatever the next project is. Oh, you guys want some loving too? All right, come on, guys. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna get them all back in here anyways. Haha, sucker. Where are you going? Oh, you did not just ignore that. Oh, you're done. Yeah, you're food, buddy. Oh, I missed 3 times again. All right, yeah, you didn't get so lucky that time, did you? Oh my god, my nose, so itchy. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but I think, did I in the last episode? No, I think I did off camera last night. I went ahead and I harvested all the melons that I planted. We get quite a few melons from these little like places around here, so this is just gonna have to do for like the melon farm, I guess, for right now, because it's working pretty good. As you can see, there's melons all over the damn place. I think I got a stack and a half of them last night from just having them all over. Eventually I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna make all these little farms in the village like organized. I'm gonna add streams and stuff, so it's not just random pieces of water blocks everywhere. And yeah, we'll make it look all fancy, man. There's so many things to do in this world to make it look nice. So I mean, for right now, we're just sticking with what we got. But we did do the path last episode, so we've got a nice lit path all the way through here. We just need to I actually started digging it out, so I'll show you that real quick. So here you go. I started digging out this pathway. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it, in a reduced level like this. You know what I'm saying? Like keep it dug out or something. I feel like that's a nice little, way of doing this, but I'm not sure if I want to keep it at ground level with these blocks or keep it a level down. I don't know yet, but I did discover, like, as I was digging this out right here, we come down here and I dug around like this little section, so we could put like a pond right here, which is nice. We could add some lily pads. Hopefully I can find some damn frogs, man. I still haven't found frogs. I don't know where to find them. I gotta look that up. But yeah, I dug out some of the path, not all of it, but I got a little bit of that done last night before I went to bed, so that's where we're looking on this. We'll finish this at some point in the near future, probably maybe before episode 100. I'm not really sure yet. I want to try to have some projects done so I can do a world tour on episode 100, because we did this 100 days in a row, man. It was really fast, so I just want to be able to show what kind of progress we made within 100 days. Okay, so let me think. You know what, man? Finding some frogs, that's kind of a nice little like adventure. Maybe let me see where I can find frogs, because I'm not really sure. So it says they generate naturally in swamp and mangrove swamp biomes where they enjoy the moisture and the foliage, and that's where you'll find them. So I do know of one mangrove forest that's not too far away, so we could go check that this episode, because it's not like it's going to be taking up that much time. So we might actually do that right now. I mean, we have everything we need, I think. Oh, you know what? We're probably gonna need buckets for that, right? Yeah, you know what? Let me come down here. I'm gonna eat some water buckets, because I think we're gonna need those to grab frogs. This is something that I've been wanting to search for a while, so I don't mind doing it right now. Any free water buckets anywhere? Okay, we got a few right here. That should be enough for right now. If anything, we can, we're actually, you know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll throw some iron into our ender chests, just so we have some in there. Had to make sure I was recording right there. I thought I forgot for a second. Man, that would have been terrible. All right, I'm gonna head out to the mangrove forest if I can, and I will see you guys when I get there. By the way, while I'm flying, no specific drink today, just some water. I'm keeping it boring today. Tried another bucked up flavor today. It was the gin and juice, I think, like a take on gin and juice, but it was like a citrusy flavor, and it was actually good. It was like grapefruit and orange, which grapefruit hits you first, and then the orange flavor hits you after. It was pretty darn good. I only drank the half the can though, because I didn't want 300 milligrams of caffeine. My heart would be beating out of my chest right now if I drank that much caffeine. Look at that. There's a little ruined portal down there. I don't know if I've been to that one. It looks like I might have been there before. Okay, here we go. This is the hilly biome over here, and this is where the mangrove stuff is. So I'm gonna just take a quick run through some of this mangrove forest, since it's attached to a swamp, sorta. I'm gonna see if I can find frogs in here, because I haven't seen frogs in here before. Maybe I just haven't looked close enough. I'm not sure if they're attached to big water sources or if they're cut off in little ponds. I'm not really sure, but I've never seen frogs or tadpoles in the... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That quickly? Are you freaking kidding me? Really? That's crazy. Okay, so I think we just scoop them up with the water. We don't scoop them up with the water bucket? What? Okay, so how the f do I bring a frog home with me then? Oh boy, now I'm gonna have to look this up. No way. So you gotta use slime balls to get them to follow you, and then you've gotta use a lead to get them around. Bro, why do they have to... why would you use a lead on a frog? I feel like that's just stupid. Why wouldn't you just be able to scoop these guys up into a water bucket? Man, I don't have slime balls with me either, and I don't have leads either. So, I'm kind of out of luck on this one, aren't I? All right, well, the good thing is we know where the frogs are at, so we know how to find the frogs. On the frogs, by the way, that's an inside joke. I don't know where it came from, but on the frogs was something all the buddies in my friend group were saying for a while. Like, like on my mother, like you say like on the frogs. I don't know, it was so weird. There's turtles in here too, though. That's interesting. So, yeah, I'm at a loss. I don't really know. Like, there's nothing I can do with the frogs right now, I guess, because I don't, like, apparently you can fly with stuff on leads. Maybe that's something I should test out, because I didn't know that you could even do that. Apparently you can fly with the animal on the lead behind you, so I don't know. I'll test that out at some point, but we ain't gonna do it today. There's another end portal over here. I don't think have I been to this one? I must have been here, right? Let me check. Yeah, looks like we've been here. Ooh, I'm looking at a little interesting cave right here. I want to take a look, see what's down here. This looks kind of cool. It doesn't look as cool as I thought. We're out of here. Wow, I just realized there's a whole flower field right here. You know how close we are to home right now? This is so much closer to home than the other one. You know what? I actually want to test something while I'm out here, because I'm out by desert temples. So let me see if I can snag one of these desert temples real quick. I think I can actually mine out the TNT pretty easily, knocking on wood here, because the last thing I want to do is die while doing this. But I think once you like disarm the actual thing, you can just kind of like mine the TNT with silk touch. Don't quote me on that. I'm hoping that I'm correct on this. I'm not wrong about this, but pretty sure that's how it works. So like right here. Oh, that's definitely, was that where I dug down? That is where I dug down. Okay. So I got rid of, I didn't get rid of the pressure plate. I just didn't trigger the whole thing. So I'm wondering right now, if I get rid of the pressure plate, is that going to trigger the whole thing? Should we just like test it? I have 44 levels, bro. The last thing I want to do is die right now, but I want to test this, so I'm gonna get as far away from it as I can. Let's see. Oh, okay, that didn't trigger it. Oh, but like the question then becomes, can I just hit the TNT, and mine it, or is it going to trigger it? So like if I hit this, Oh, sweet. Oh, okay, so we could just gather the TNT then. So I think it's probably only if you right-click it then, it's actually gonna go off. So we'll have to, like, fly around and gather the TNT out of all these chests, you know, like, or out of all these little, like, desert temples, because I didn't gather any of it out of any of these temples at all the last time I was out here. Where are you at? I hear you out here. Where are you at? Wandering around up top here. There you are. Yeah, get surprised, buddy. Sorry. Rest in peace to you. I'm gonna kill off some creepers real quick just to get some gunpowder. By the way, I'm going to work on the creeper farm, but I think I'm gonna do it off camera because this one guy told me about, like, Waddles, I think was the guy's name. He has, like, this big intricate creeper farm. It's gonna be way too hard for me to work on that whole project on camera. I might, like, sit there and actually record it, but I'm not gonna be talking the whole time. It won't be like, it'll probably turn into an episode if I decide to record it, or I'm gonna work on the basic structure and everything off camera, and then I will finish it all off and make sure it's functional and kind of explain the whole thing, you know, once I'm at a good spot with it. But I'm gonna try to get, like, some of that done tonight because it's gonna take a lot of work, and, like, I have the space on my computer now, but to sit there and record for, like, as long as I'm gonna have to get that done, like, it's probably gonna take me well over an hour to build that thing. So I'm gonna do the majority of it off camera if I can. Another thing we could build is a cactus farm. Those are pretty easy to build. That's like a small build we could get going. I don't really know what cactus is really useful for. Like, I don't know, you know, the significance or what it's special about it, but yeah, we could also do that. Also, I want to get rabbits, but I don't know how to get rabbits either. I think you got to use a lead. Oh, poor guy took fall damage right there. He's scared of me. I think you got to use, like, a lead in order to get rabbits, so that's probably not the most effective, efficient thing right now. So I'm going to do a quick scan, I guess, real quick of the desert, just to see, like, if there's any other temples out here that I missed that are close, you know, that I can loot up the stuff from, get the TNT from, and then we'll head back home. We'll work on something else to kind of conclude the second half of the episode. I did, by the way, also go off camera. Camels are another thing we haven't really explored yet. Oh my god, what the with these mobs. Oh my goodness, look at all these mobs, bro. This poor guy, he's getting murked over here. Oh god. Oh god, I'm gonna get murked out here. What the is going on here? Why are there so many zombies? Oh my lord, dude. That just bounced right off that skeleton's head. Holy crap, the mobs. Oh my god, they just were coming for this village, weren't they? Oh, my poor golem, he's trapped. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I cannot believe the number of zombies. Holy Christ, man. Why are you all here like this? Please tell me they didn't just go murk all the villagers. Oh my goodness. Ah, not you too. There you go. There we go, Gollum. That's what I'm talking about. I guess I'll pull out some iron in a second here to help this guy. Maybe there's a bed I can sleep in to at least get it to daytime. Like, holy shit, brother. Oh, what are you doing? Breaking down the door? Hell no. Get over here. Get over here, you jerks. I totally forgot too. I need to stop swearing because apparently, I did not know this, you can get shadow banned for swearing. So I'm going to try to limit the amount of swearing that I do for the sake of views and also for the sake of the fact that swearing is not really the best thing in the world. And this is probably a good way for me to train myself out of it. So there's either going to be bleeps when I do swear, or I'm just going to be cutting out sections where I'm swearing because it's bad for business altogether. It's just bad for business. Where is the golem, by the way? Where did he go? Okay, he's over here. Let's see if we can heal up our boy real quick. This poor guy's looking a little bit beat up. There we go. That was crazy how many zombies were out here, man. Oh my goodness. And they must have just been spawning because I was in some kind of like range or whatever of the village, and they were all just spawning over here. I don't know why they spawned over here the way they did, but man, they were everywhere right there. And I don't know how these guys' doors keep getting open. This is like a broken concept. I don't know why they leave the doors open. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit more flying around here, see if I can find another jungle or you know, desert temple to grab some TNT from, because I think actually I'm going to be looking to add some natural waterways to the base as well. And without the gunpowder farm, I'm going to need as much gunpowder and as much, what was I saying there? Oh, TNT. I need as much TNT as I can get so I can actually, you know, blow some stuff up and get those sections opened up for, you know, for the waterways, because they'll make it look nice and natural. Yeah, it doesn't actually look like there's any more out here. It must have been in another distant desert. I think it was actually the one out by the other mesa biome. So I'll go ahead and head home right now, and we're gonna, I don't know what we're going to do to conclude the episode here? I haven't quite decided yet. Something we definitely need to do is we need to go out to the icy biomes, and we need to like farm up snow. We need to farm up ice, all that stuff. I have fortune on this, so I need to get a silk touch shovel. That's another thing. I actually have one. Let's go home real quick and let's see what kind of things we can enchant real quick, because a silk touch shovel is going to be really, really useful for getting snow and stuff. Now, I don't know how useful snow can really be for certain things, but you never know, right? I mean, it's something that we're going to have to do eventually, so we might as well do it. I could also get gravel that way, so I don't end up just getting a million pieces of flint. It's just a little bit more inventory efficient to have it. So let's check out. I know I have a shovel available because I got one from a chest or something that already had what I needed on it. So there's an efficiency 4 on breaking, and somewhere, is it in here I've got silk touch? Yeah, so right here we got silk touch on breaking 3. This was a mistake because I ended up either getting it after or I already had efficiency 4 on breaking 3. So what I could have done was just combine the two, and then I could have put in efficiency 4 with it and ended up with efficiency 5 with silk touch. So I wasted an unbreaking book, unfortunately. However, what I could do is I could combine this one, and then if we end up getting another efficiency 4 like plain shovel, then we could combine that, or we could combine a book, right, and put that on the shovel alongside it and then have efficiency 5. So right now we've got this. It's only going to cost 5 to put that on there. Wow, that's really good. Yeah, 15 the other way. So I'm actually leaning towards this. I think this is a good idea. So what do we have? Silk touch and breaking and the efficiency 4. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's do that. Oh, our anvil broke. That's why my sense just blew up right there. But there we go. So now we have a silk touch one as well with efficiency 4. Does this one have? This one has efficiency 5. We also need to work on our axe. We need to work on getting efficiency 5 on our pickaxes, sharpness 5 on our swords. So I got some breeding to do with these damn villagers. Dang villagers, I should say. No more getting close to swearing. We got to cut that out. Oh, I'm just going to sit here and do this because it just feels so good. Y'all can judge me all you want in the comment section. I don't care. Picking your nose. If you don't pick your nose, you ain't human, bro. Why else do we have 5 fingers on our hand like this? Plus, I've said it before, it's also eco-friendly to pick your nose because you put less tissues and toilet paper into the world. Is that a hot take? I don't know. Probably. You know, like I said, y'all could judge me for it all you want to. I don't care. We got 10 eggs right here. Should we get some house chickens? Let's see what we get. 2 chickens. Beautiful. Somebody left me a baked potato. That's nice. Thank you, zombie. You know what? Now that I'm sitting in here, we're at 25 minutes of footage. I think the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to make edits to this room right here, and we're finally going to redo, like, the ceiling, and we'll redo the walls, because this is ugly as in here. Gonna have to bleep that out. I messed up again. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna just, let me put everything away real quick and then we'll get to it. Okay, so what do we build the walls out of? So like down here, what we got going on was this. We had the andesite walls with the wood. I kind of like this theme, especially with the ceiling. I really like the way the ceiling pairs with the wood and with this and stuff, but I'm wondering, you know, should we use like, maybe, should we make this room look a little bit different? Should we use like a different colored wood? Maybe like blue wood, or we can use this crimson wood, or we can use the mangrove planks, or we could use the cherry planks. Off camera, last night, I actually went to the cherry forest and I harvested a bunch of cherry stuff. Sorry, I was taking my watch off there because my wrist is falling asleep. But I've got all that stuff in here. So I gathered petals off the ground and all that good stuff for when we like deck out that path that we made outside to make it look all pretty. And I wanted to have some saplings so I could actually plant the cherry wood trees. So those I think are, yeah, those are in here with the leaves. So what kind of wood can we use? Because I don't want to use dark oak wood for every single build. I like the theme, but like we have a white floor in here, so what we really should do is we should use some kind of like different colored, you know, wood for the sides if we can. Let's see, what's a good one, man? Like this we don't want to use. The bark looks kind of weird. These have a weird looking bark as well. Acacia's not terrible, but I think I almost like the cherry logs the most, man. Like they have that little bit of like purple hue to them. I feel like that would look really good in here. The only problem is that means we got to plant more saplings because we're going to end up short on wood. So I'm going to go plant those real quick so they're at least growing. You know, while another cat here. Hold on, come here, buddy. I want to see you. I want to see what you look like. He's got pink eyes. All right, hold up. I think I got some fish here. I do. I got plenty of fish. Beautiful. Let's see if we can get this guy. This is great because I got all these villagers in here now. Hello? Oh, brother, did he just go into the water? Well, he's not over here, so, where did he go? Oh, there you are. He's up here with the baby chicken. Come on, kitty. Oh, I think he's stuck. All right, beautiful. That means we can... No! I thought I had him. Did he just fall to his death? Oh, he survived. He landed in the water. No freaking way. Oh my god, what were the odds of that happening? Holy crap. All right, let's get him with these fish. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, is he mine? He is mine. We took one fish. I didn't see the hearts. Beautiful. Okay, and he's got yellow eyes. He's got little yellow eyes, this guy. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna go put you over here. Come on. Why isn't he TPing? He's got the collar on. Why isn't he TPing? What the going on here? Come on, boss. Come on, boss. Yeah, there we go. I still got to work on this animal farm thing that I got going on here as well, man, because I don't got nothing going on in here. I haven't done any work to this. This is bad. So where did he go? Did he like TP downstairs, or I don't know what's going on. I don't know where he went. Let's see if I can get him to, well, I guess let's go plant the trees at the very least. Yeah, see, look how it has that hue to it. I like that color, man. I might freaking go back and redo some of these houses in that color. That looks really nice. All right, where what? I didn't even grab the saplings? Oh, my lord. Okay, hold on one second. Our cat completely disappeared, by the way. I have no idea where he's at. Oh, he just appeared. Okay, come on, buddy. Come on, scruffy buddy. I need to get you down here in the bedroom with the other kitties. Look at this. Man, I love this. Look at, there's a dolphin right here. There's fish. You got squid. It's all lit up outside. We also got to work on this and put some structures in the water, but how amazing is that? And you're going to sit down right on the bed. Beautiful. Cat's on the bed. I always let my animals sleep with me anyways, in real life. Pause. Okay, so where did my saplings go? Because they're not in this chest right now. I'm a little bit confused. There's no way I accidentally dropped them, right? Bro, where the heck did my saplings go, brother? Am I stupid? What just happened between A and B? Where are my saplings at? Guys, I don't know what just happened, bro. I can't go back and check the footage either. Where are they at right now? Did I accidentally like throw them out up here? Oh, you know what? I bet maybe, did I accidentally put them in the chest with the cooked fish? That might be where they're at. If they're not in that chest, then I have no idea where they are. Aha, I did. Okay. I'm actually gonna plant them, I think, up here because I kind of want to see what they look like up here ultimately. So plant a few of them up here on top of this. Put a couple right over here as well. Why not? Good thing about these trees is they're really easy to recognize like where they're located and stuff. So it's very, very easy to like see where they're at, where I planted like random trees that needed to be harvested. Because when I put oaks down, I never know which ones are trees from the actual forest over there and which ones I planted because they get really close together. This, by the way, might be the most relaxing music in all of Minecraft. This tune is so good. I don't know what about it. It reminds me of a music box, like not like this obviously, but like one of those wind-up ones. Like I'm obviously, like I didn't have one as a kid. Like I feel like girls only have those, but that's what the sounds remind me of. I also never replaced the anvil. We need to do that real quick. Honestly, I don't even remember how to make one. All right, there we go. Boom. Something else we got to get around to is all of this ore in here. Look at all that ore. That's crazy amount of ore. All right, let me cook up some food, and then we're gonna start working on this so I can actually get some of it done, like at least brainstormed out before I end the episode, because I've only got about 10 more minutes before I'm gonna cut this off. So I'm thinking, like, in terms of the ceiling, we're probably going to do planks. That's what I'm leaning towards, just like this, and we might end up using a darker color, like maybe this one here or something, because I want to keep the theme in here with the pink wood, but I really want to do the walls with at least partially with this wood here. Or what I could even do, I want to see what this looks like as flooring, because I really love quartz and everything. I think the quartz looks phenomenal. But I'll tell you what, man, wood like this looks awesome on the floors. I love the way that this looks. It looks like tiles. Yeah, so like that looks really good. And so I'm wondering if I lean towards that instead of doing, like, and then maybe do the walls with the pink planks and then do the ceiling with dark oak or something, like a darker oak or a darker wood. Maybe we'll save that for another room. Maybe we'll just keep the floor the same in here because I really do like the quartz floor. So you know what? Let's leave the quartz floor for right now. Love quartz because it's really easy to work with as well. It's so easy to just like, break all the blocks at once. All right, so let's start peeling out a few of the walls here because I want to see what the logs look like up against the wall. So like it would be something along the lines of this. And you know what? We can right click these, can't we? Oh, interesting. Wow. That gets really bare pink when you do that. Okay, that ain't what we want. That's for sure. Oh, and then it's completely stripped. Wow, interesting. Okay. So we can't even turn that back into a normal block. Yeah, bro, that looks so good. Tell me this does not look amazing. Wow, this is gonna be, I think this is probably my favorite wood in the entire game. We are definitely doing this in the walls. That's for damn sure. Now the question becomes, what are we gonna do here, man? Do we keep this whole wall this wood? I don't feel like I can pull that off, man. We might have to find a way to like disguise this, or it's going to have to be something that the whole hallway's made out of that's going to somehow match with this, and it's somehow going to match with this. Whoa! Just did a cute little jump right there. All right, well, for right now, we can at least fill out these pillars with this wood. So I'm going to do that real quick. All right, yeah, see, I really like the way that that's looking. So now we got to figure out what we're going to do with the actual wall slots here, because the thing is like we could actually probably just do them with this wood, only because like back there, you're not even going to see really. So we don't have to use this wood back there. We can use something else. We'll have to use something dark so it kind of blends in. But I think we can actually get away with just doing the walls and all of this. Now, the one issue with this, of course, is we are pretty much out of wood, which means we're going to have to go bone meal some trees real quick. Maybe I'll do that off camera just so I save us a little bit of time because there's like 5-10 minutes left over here. So yeah, I'm going to go bone meal some trees real quick, knock them down. I'll do that off camera, and then we'll continue on in here making this look nice. You know what? I just changed my mind. Instead of doing that, what we're going to do is we're going to see how the ceiling looks because I want to try to match the ceiling. So let's start knocking out the ceiling here, and let's see how it looks. So in terms of the ceiling, we could also raise the ceiling up, which I don't think is a bad idea. We might even want to add a whole nother layer of chests on top of this. So taking the ceiling up at least 1 or 2 more blocks is probably not the worst idea in the world. And adding a little bit of like 3D effect, you know, like layering the ceiling to make it look nicer, a little bit more symmetrical in here, a little bit more, I don't know, open, I guess, in the room. But let's see what kind of planks we could add to the ceiling to do this, because we might have to go back into the nether in order to do something like these. So I'm going to pull these out. We're just going to turn all these into planks real quick because I want to see how this looks. Okay, so let's see if we do it with these. It's going to be a nice, that's actually a nice look. That isn't half bad right there. Is it too pink, though? Is it too much pink? Is it too much pink, I wonder? There's one other thing. Wow, it sounds different when you hit certain types of wood, too, I think. Definitely does. So it makes it even sound like the wood is a different kind of texture. That's really cool. So the last thing I'm leaning towards, maybe there's birch. What the f was that? Did anyone else just hear that? What was that, bro? Hello? It sounded like something lit fire. What the? Oh, no! What the heck? What happened here? Oh my goodness, what happened? Is there somebody in here? There is. Bro, how did this happen? Okay, I gotta get this guy downstairs. Is this one of my guys? How did these dudes get in here? Oh, you know what? That was probably the noise. He got turned. I don't even know how this dude got in here, bro. That is so weird. I'm gonna bring him down to my office real quick. No. Come on. I know you have trouble with these stairs for some reason. I need you down here. No. Come on. You were literally at the last step. Maybe I'm gonna put the villager, like, healing thing over there. I don't know. I need some kind of solution for when I trap them in my office here. All right, come on, boss. Put you in here. Man, I'm pretty sure that's one of my villagers, bro. I don't know how that happened. I'm not sure. Will this potion of weakness work, I wonder? Oh, it will work. All right, sweet. Dude, I've got no clue how that happened, man. Hopefully there's no... I gotta do a quick check, make sure nobody else is getting mugged up here. That's really bizarre. He must have spawned. There's gotta be, like, some random dark area, like, right here. I'm guessing that's where he must have spawned. Because I don't know how else... like he would have got in here. My golem up here is pretty beat up, which means they're probably coming over this wall. That's not good. I might have to actually build out a fence wall up here just to keep these guys out. I'm really hoping it wasn't this dude. Man, I'm feeling like it probably was. That sucks, because that guy had some really bomb trades. I don't think he's going to come back with them either. No wonder the beds have been empty. That's why. All right, well, I'm going to have to make some fixes to the freaking landscape around the house, too, just to make sure the mobs stay out, I guess. Anyway, so the last wood I wanted to check here, aside from the, I mean, acacia. Nah, acacia's not going to go with this. I want to check the ash wood planks. I want to see, or pale oak. I want to see what the pale oak planks look like. The thing is the pale oak's going to be pretty darn similar to, like, the, to this right here. You know, like the quartz floor. But I don't know that it'll look that terrible. I mean, I like that it's a different texture. I feel like I'd have to fill the whole room out to know exactly how that's going to look. I'm kind of leaning towards pink. So maybe what I'll do is off camera, I'll go collect some more of that other wood, the stuff, the redwood from the nether. And then maybe in the next episode, we'll work a little bit more on this room. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it all at once, you know, but this is coming together in here. I like the way that this is starting to play out, even though we just started working on it. I feel like that's pretty good progress there. Especially, I really like this, so I'm going to have to harvest more cherry wood. But I think what we're going to do is go ahead and call this an episode right now because, oh, look at that. I wonder if, does anybody know, like, that that's a bug? I can literally see through the thing right now. That's so weird. Huh, that is so bizarre. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. So hopefully, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode, all right? Hopefully it was entertaining. And as always, I hope you guys have a good night. Sleep tight. Everybody take care. And I will see you in tomorrow's episode as always, all right? See you, everybody. Peace.